Welcome back. Today, on our journey through the Bible, we will learn about the early years of Joseph's extraordinary life.
Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so.
Joseph. Our memory verse today comes from Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? The favorite son. In the time of Jacob, the eldest child of any family has special rights and responsibilities. Now Jacob had 12 sons, the oldest of which was Reuben. However, Jacob showed preference to the eldest child of his favorite wife, Joseph. When Joseph and his brothers would go out to look after his father's sheep, Joseph would inform his father when his brothers misbehaved. Because Jacob loved Joseph, one day he gave him a very special gift. It was a coat with many colors. Joseph's brothers knew that their father loved him more than he did them. This caused them to hate Joseph. When they saw the coat, the anger increased even more. The dreamer. Joseph, through the grace of God, was a special young man, even without his father's favoritism. Joseph received the special dreams and also had the ability to interpret dreams. One night, Joseph dreamt that he and his brothers were all in the field together, tying together sheaves of grain. Then all of a sudden, his sheaf stood up straight, and all his brothers' sheaves bowed down to his sheaf. After he told his brothers this dream, this enraged them even more, because the dream suggested that Joseph would rule over his brothers. Another night, Joseph had another dream, and he told it to his brothers and his father. In this dream, the sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowed down to him. His father scolded him for this dream. This dream implied that his father, his mother, and his brothers would bow down to him. The jealousy in his brothers continued to increase. Sold. One day, Jacob sent Joseph to check on his brothers that were watching the sheep. So Joseph went to the usual place, and they were not there. A man saw him searching and told him that his brothers went to a place called Dothan. So Joseph followed them there. When Joseph got to Dothan, his brothers saw him coming, and they made a plan to kill him. However, Reuben, the eldest brother, heard the scheme and decided to help Joseph. He said, "Let's not kill him. Instead, let's put him in a pit." His brothers agreed to this plan. Reuben had planned to take Joseph out of the pit later and send him home. When Joseph arrived, they took off his colorful coat and put him in the pit. Reuben went to take care of some business, and the brothers stayed with the sheep. As they sat down to have their lunch, some traders came by, and Judah had the idea to sell Joseph to them instead of killing him. The brothers agreed. They pulled Joseph out of the pit and sold him to the traders for 20 pieces of silver. Then the traders took Joseph to Egypt. Later, when Reuben returned to get Joseph, he was gone. To cover up what they had done, the brothers killed a goat and dipped Joseph's coat in the blood. Then they presented the coat to Jacob, allowing him to think that some wild animal had killed his son. Jacob cried for the loss of his son for a long time. Now it's time for our activity. First question: what did Jacob make for Joseph that made his brothers jealous? Correct, a multicolored coat, or a coat of many colors as we often hear it. What was Reuben's plan for Joseph? Yes, he had plans to secretly send him home as soon as his brothers were not looking. Who had the idea to sell Joseph? Yes, Judah. What an idea. Okay, let's try to write or say the memory verse from memory. Then get a sheet of paper and draw and color a picture of Joseph in his coat of many colors.
Yes, Jesus loves
Next time,
me.
we'll read about
Yes,
Joseph's life in
Jesus loves
captivity.
me. Yes, Jesus loves me, for the Bible tells me so.